Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on MLB, the show coming up. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Tony Gonsolin.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Now here's the Orioles DH, Elly De La Cruz. The pitch. That one lifted to left. Rosario pulls it in on the run. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the pitch. To the right side, Brown. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. Adley Rutschman saying a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time.
Strike 3, got him with the backdoor breaking ball. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. The Dodgers coming up, and we are back here at the ballpark. And towing the slab, John Means. What do we have on him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Larry Brown in the box now. No balls and a strike. This one in the air, right field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Yorbit Vivas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. No outs, runner on second. Means throws over. Brown back on a dive. The 0-1. He's trying for third. Pitching for a strike. And the throw out at third.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you got to make sure that you could make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
1-0 to Freddie Freeman. And another ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. That's a little bit low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. Ground ball right side. And it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Mookie now. In there, and it's 0-1. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for L.A. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started. Anthony Santander at the plate. Gonsolin back to work. Strike 1. Gonsolin, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. The pitch. Ball 1 there. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Here's the 2-2. Just off the outside edge. Three and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 3-2. Bounced out to short, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock. Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
And now it's Austin Hayes. In there for strike 1. And that one pulled foul. First and second here, no outs. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, left field. Rosario in position. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Ramon Urias in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next one misses. And the count even 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Bellinger makes the grab. Runner tagging for third, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. First pitch just misses. And there's the strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. The pitch. That misses the zone. 2-2. Good eye right there.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Adam Frazier. Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Orioles strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And it is 2-1. Good eye right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Bellinger up to hit.
Bellinger.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
Boog, I had the chance to scout Cody Bellinger as a toddler. He used to come into the clubhouse after games there in Columbus, as his dad Clay was a catcher and a utility player on the team. And you could tell then that he had a pretty special swing.
Smith gets his lead at first with nobody out. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. Cody Bellinger told me a funny story that as he was coming out of the cage one time as a little kid, Derek Jeter said to him, "Hey, you don't swing like your dad at all. You got a pretty good swing." And base hit. Mullins whips it back in. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch, lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. His shoulder stayed square to the plate and didn't try to pull off that ball at all, and that's why it jumped off the bat.
Max Muncy up to bat next, lays off for a ball. This guy with light tower power. That to right, Santander drifts towards it, squeezes it, runner tags at second, to third, not in time, and it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. First pitch, and he just misses. That one ripped. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Save! And it's 1-0.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
And here is J.D. Martinez. And that one is lifted in the air. Hayes has it sized up. He makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We head on now to the back here in L.A. On to the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. And he takes a strike. Frazier measures 5 feet 10 inches, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2013. The wind of the pitch.
1-2.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball on that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now on the bump, Jimmy Nelson.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
That's towards center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And there's 2 away. Adley Rutschman will hit next. Struck out looking and dispersed it back. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
He swings and fouls one off. And the right-hander deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
A sacrificed a bracelet.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
A lot of interest.
As we go to the last of the 3rd. So here's Brown at the plate. Means back to work. There's a strike. Brown getting the start at second, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and he held up. Line to left. Hayes hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 99, shortstop,
Yorbit Vivas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one is inside. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Struck him out looking. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. And there's the strike. Chris, back in the day, they called Sean Casey the mayor. I think today's version of the mayor, the chattiest first baseman, would be Freddie Freeman. The 1-1. That's down and in. And a good eye there. Swung on, belted. Mullins going back some more, and it hits the fence. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Freeman on third with 2 out. In the dirt. Rutschman fires over to first, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. On to the fourth, and now Gunnar Henderson. And the pitch. And that's in for a strike. That's in there.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also.
Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. And that one's going to get into the corner. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Runner at second here, one gone. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now 1-1. Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner from third. We're tied at 1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Just missed.
1-2.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman, and that's the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, all even at 1 apiece. This is the world. Bottom of the inning. Now, Will Smith. And here it comes. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The punch out there, 1 away.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Bellinger stands in now and watches strike 1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying in 1, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 1 out, runner at second. Max Muncy at the dish. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
There's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Kicks and deals. Bellinger over at second, 1 down.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That's a strike, and now 2-2. In the dirt, but kept close. The tag at third, and he's out.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. It gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first, Ahmed Rosario digs in now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missing inside. Good hitters count the 2-0.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And it's even up. Chases that one out of the zone. And the struggles continue in the postseason. One left for LA. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in is the speedy Ellie De La Cruz.
No.
First pitch just misses.
You know, these Orioles finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. This to third. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
The batter, number 18.
Number 18, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And that one wrapped foul at the belt and fires. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. So they bring on the veteran, Daniel Hudson. And now, Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Now here is Anthony Santander.
1-0.
The 1-0. In the air, right field. And that is that. One left for the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, J.D. Martinez. That one's in there. 0-1. Chris, when you look at the launch angle revolution, J.D. Martinez might be one of the first guys you'd come up with. Remember, he was released by the Astros in March of 2014. The Tigers signed him, sent him to AAA. He raked down there, and then once he was called up by Detroit, since then, he's been one of the top hitters in baseball. 1-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Brown, batting with one down, takes a strike. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Just hasn't stopped hitting, and I really think that because of how he was able to turn things around in his career, other guys started to realize maybe I can do the same thing. And I believe there are several players that followed the same path that ended up having a tremendous amount of success in the show.
Here's a high chopper. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Justin Turner would be another guy that comes to mind. Marlon Byrd, someone that helped him a lot, but all those guys going out there to California and working with Doug Latta, Craig Wallenbrock, Robert Van Scoyoc. Van Scoyoc, who is now J.D. Martinez hitting coach in L.A. Next one in the dirt. Into center and a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now it's Mookie Betts. And that's in there for strike 1. Vivas, the lead runner, out at second. Freeman at first. 2 out of the inning. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Cole Irvin, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Next offering is down low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
He goes down looking. 2 left on. We're through 5. All tied 1-1. Top 6. And now Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. And there's a strike. Hudson, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And the batter now, Austin Hayes. First pitch, not close. Line drive. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Man at first with 1 gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ramon Urias. Now a screamer into the outfield. Bellinger makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles,
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And they get Mullins for the out. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. All tied 1-1. New pitcher now, Cole Irvin. The batter now will be Will Smith. A strikeout and a walk.
number 19.
That one missed.
But with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle on the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Fastball for a strike, and the count 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. And now the lefty can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Bellinger in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And he deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And now it's Max Muncy. And that drops in for a strike. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And ball 1.
1-2.
In the dirt. Rutschman fires over to first. Inning over. Offense held in check there. We head to the 7th now in game 2. All tied 1-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Here's Adam Frazier. Hudson back to work. And a strike. That one's in there. And the count is 0-2. And that's outside. On the ground to short. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And into the box for Baltimore, Ellie De La Cruz. That one's in there, 0-1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Number 18, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still tied, 1-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Baker. Now the left fielder, Ahmed Rosario. The pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. And out number 1 on the grab. JD Martinez stands in. That misses. Ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That one's in there. And the count 1-1.
1 strike.
And there's a ball.
2-1.
Strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Righty delivers. Ripped to short. And that quickly 2 away.
Now that.
So 2 down now, and here is Larry Brown. He's a guy who does it all. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Righty to the plate. There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. This place is absolutely loving it. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Next to hit, Yorbit Vivas. Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. And it's fouled away.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
I've been in many games as a fan.
The tying run at the plate. And he grounds one back up the middle. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The third baseman, number 2, Gunnar.
Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, out towards right center. Betts settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 2. Coming on for the Orioles, Dylan Tate.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Here comes a pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1. And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Into left center for a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
Betts stands in now and watches strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. Kicks and fires. And misses inside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And it's filled up. That one down the line, and he grabs it foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Cody Bellinger. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The next offering misses. Ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And that's through there for a strike. Freeman, the lead runner at second. Smith over at first with 1 away. Next pitch off the plate. And now 3-1. Left-hand batter waits. And that's in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
On the ground to first. And he grabs it in foul ground. Absolutely throws him with the backdoor slider for strike 3.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
New pitcher on here, number 78.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And the 1-0. That misses off the outside edge.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. That misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. There's a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Nice work from the Baltimore pen there. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Dodgers. Welcome back, and here is Austin Hayes. Evan Phillips takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a pitch. Strike on the inside corner. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Freeman makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ramon Urias. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Upstairs. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. Hard liner. Rosario makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Mullins in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to 1 or 2 key plays to make the difference for the win.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best.